Hi everyone. Let's see who's in chat. Hi Don. Kenny. Dana. Hello. Tammy. Okay, like lurk away. Sorry for the sound. My husband is dragging the door, closing the slide door. So n- recently he's oops, sorry. He's working at home, so I'm so sorry, Dana. So yes, last week we have started coloring this one, and I have said that I will be coloring the branches and the leaves upstream, but I didn't wasn't able to finish the leaves. So hi Do, oh yeah, sorry, hi Joe, hi Melissa, how is everyone? So this is the page that we have started last week, and yeah, I tried to color, of course, the leaves off stream and um wasn't able to do it to finish it on this area. And the colors of the leaves that I've used is the colors that I have used same on these trees right here. So the I think on this stream, as I remember, I have put already the colors that I've used last week. So most of the colors of the branches and the leaves are also on the description box. Thank you, Don. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Dan, about that. So what are we going to do today? Is what are we about to do today? Is the coloring the mountain and the sky and the background as well. So most of the time I don't do the backgrounds on stream because sometimes I'm not sure of what to do with the background. So I'm grabbing some acrylics, but this time I'll gonna color it slowly using all with pencils. This might be the first Kirby book that I'm gonna be coloring only with pencils. So how is everyone's what are you coloring today? Sorry about that. I have forgot some pencils to sharpen. But yeah. Hi Shannon. But for others that have missed the other live stream, the greens that I have used is lime green, fern green, and olive green. Doesn't show on the video that much because of the glare. But today we'll mostly um gonna be using blues. What is Kirby WWW, Melissa? Oh yeah. By the way, I forgot. Before I forgot, this is the picture of my son. That he don't want to me to show it anymore. So I have made this um in private album. So he's telling me that now that I am a real man, showing me with feathers looks like I am gay. Hi, Tanya. So I think I forgot who said that it's really not a good idea of putting some feathers with the babies. So yeah, just just show you that. Okay. WW I my mind is not working. Why I didn't thought of that, Melissa. Okay. Yeah, he is Kenny, and he doesn't really want me to make it's some boys when they grow up, they just don't want to be so um clingy. It's like he's embarrassed. But whenever he's not, he's the one who's coming in hugging me, which is I don't know. We're just not showy. Hi, Unica. How are you? How's Philippines? So yeah, the blues that we're going to use some whites and grays as well for the clouds. Hi, Mona. So I will gonna be, of course, using sky blue because we'll be coloring the sky and a little bit of indigo to add a little bit of shadows. So I'm not sure of using if we're gonna be using sapphire blue, but I'm thinking of using this one. So I have took this out. How are you feeling, Mona? So the gray that I'm gonna be using is stone gray, and we also gonna be using white quartz. Am I saying it? Am I pronouncing it correctly? But as you can see, I don't use most of the time the Arteza white. So for the mountain, um, I don't know why I have that one. I will go with cocoa brown and this one, the charcoal gray. So we'll start for the mountain and work on the. Hi Mary, sorry I missed you. Okay, Terilyn, no worries. So we're gonna start coloring the mountain first, and um, we'll go on the skies later on. Yeah, it's bare months already, and just gonna follow the the black lines that Kerby have before we add the browns. So it will probably easier like that. That's nice. Great news, Mona. Typhoon in the Philippines, it's really not unusual. It's usual to have typhoon. Bare months is, yeah. It's raining here as well, and it is starting to get really cold. Not that cold, but yeah, I'm sweating, but my feet's not feet. Oh my gosh, my feet are cold. I think I'm gonna stay with the gray for the mountain, but I'm gonna add a little bit of brown. So I'm trying to check if I missed someone. This is fine, kind of a bit scratchy. This charcoal gray. That would be probably for dinner, Joe. I'm not sure with micro pens, Dana. I haven't tried it. Pork chop. Yeah. I barely draw. When I was yeah, small. When I was younger, I do draw, but without practice, it seems like I forgot to draw already, which is I'm trying to to draw again. I'm mostly of a computer person. It's really long time since I have picked a pencil. But yeah, wait a second. And yeah, because of that, because of that drawing, I just remember that I was uh, drawing something. I am trying to draw my sister, but it's really a draft. I'm not sure, but the face is so not proportion. It's one of my weakness. I think I made it so dark on that part, but the dress I'm loving the dress. It's actually I wanted to give away for the color along, but I haven't finished it, and I'm not I don't have the um what they call this um the courage to show it to you. And this is one I'm also I don't know why I love drawing my sister. Maybe because I miss her. So this one is also one of her recent picture this year. So yeah. Go and eat something, Lana. You need to eat. Sorry, and let's go back. I'm still using the charcoal gray. Hi, Louise. I'm still debating to myself before if I do a brown mountain or with a little bit of green on it. But to for the trees not to go continuously on the mountain, I should be coloring the mountain with brown. So using the cocoa brown. So sorry. Ooh, I really have a very fine tip on this one. I don't know why I'm loving the Arteza coloring on this book, Fragile World, and I'm not sure if the paper of the Kerby books on other Amazons are the same because this one is I think printed on here in Japan. It is printed in China. So it's not printed here. I'm really curious about the King Arts. I should need to have it on the list, but it is sometimes really I'm struggling to find um the items that the products that I want in Amazon Japan. It's either it's too expensive or it's unavailable. Unavailable. Yeah, cheese and crackers would be great. Yeah, crackers do work. Dana, when you're I usually do eat crackers when I'm not feeling well and I just, but I need to eat. It's one of me when I was working before. I don't have time, but I always have these crackers in my bag. So whenever I feel hungry, I need to eat something because without them, I'll have this headache, and not eating will really gonna be, you'll really get sick. Especially careful with the headache, and I do faint when I'm hungry. So I actually forgot, but I think I have checked. Okay, Kenny. Hi, Poet Spice. Yeah, the moment when Shannon have showed the King Arts, I've been trying to look on Amazon Japan, and I cannot remember, but I think the Neo Colors 2 were cheaper than the King Arts on Amazon Japan. That's why I am confused. I was confused. So doing the second layer here with brown and just leaving that highlights right there. Embrace the whites. Dana, do you have someone with you to bring you food or ask someone? Just really be careful to stand. You should be very, very careful. Yeah, it's so confusing, Louise. So I need to go and check that out again. The last time I saw that, it was really expensive. So that's why I need a lot of research first before just hitting the um add to cart and just ship it out. Because sometimes yeah um hmm, wait. Okay. Yeah, the Amazon listings sometimes are I'm not sure. They're adding wrong price. So maybe they have mistake. So I'll need to check that again. Gosh. Back pain. So the mountain looks like the color of the feather, but it will still look like a mountain to us. But sorry. I missed that one. Hi, Renee. So I'm gonna be adding a little bit of onyx blue to add more depth on some area. And I'm 38. No. So adding more of the shadows will add depth to the image, which looks nicer. The Copic markers cost um this one less than $3 as I remember. It's 290 um 290 yen around that plus tax. So more like yeah, around $3. Hi Alex. If I'm not wrong, oh my god. Oh, $8.99. Wow. So the chow and the other Copics are more um cheaper. Wow, that's really expensive. Double the price. Adding more of shadows here. Actually would add some make it this mountain at the back a little bit more darker. So I think that would be good. Let's move on with the clouds. The sky. I actually forgot already what I've said. I was going to use the indigo or the blueberry. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we'll go with indigo. Indigo, sapphire blue, sky blue, and the stone. Not the stone. Yeah, the stone gray and the white. Hi, Kakuya. So first with the sky blue. Almost coloring the edge of the sky. So just adding it on the corner. Some September 22, it's almost near. It's today it's September 9 at me. Thank you, Don. I'm already loving the color just with using one pencil for this one. Let's do on here. Just I'm trying to ignore the lines. Sometimes I am confused with that arrangement of the dates, Shannon, because I don't know especially now it is like the numbers are what they call this next to each other, 11, 12, and 13. It's really not hard to remember. It's really not hard to remember to say something like that. So the first thing is November. So the day and the month. No, the month and the day. Okay. So that's the arrangement. Sometimes the date here, um, it is kind of the other way. So they tend to add the year first, then the month and the day. So it's really confusing. In the Philippines, we do the month, the day, and the year. Hi, coloring fan. Welcome. Hi, Chantal. Chantal or Chantal? Chantal. Chantal is more, I think, the correct way of saying your name. Hi, Marie. Mary. Bye, Don. Good night. Thank you so much for coming. I am loving this blue. Where I forgot where you from, Dana. Let's go with the indigo. No, not the indigo first, but sapphire blue for this one. We're not going to add that kind of details because it's cloud and it's not perfect. So if you hear some voices, It's my husband. He's having his seminar, so we will probably hear him from time to time. You know the feeling. I am so grateful that he works from home, but the problem is I don't have my me time just coloring alone and just spending time here in my happy place. When he sees me that I'm spending more time on the computer already, um he will tell, stand up, move your body, have a stretch. Seems like you're coloring already for how many hours, and you have to study your 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 Japanese. I am like, no, I want to color. Arizona. I miss what Kenny said. I don't know the word. Hi, Marilyn. So even if I want to check social media, it seems like I have to um yeah, I have to study first before I have to check. Well, I'm back. I'm it's back. It's good that I am waking up early in the morning again. That's really nice. And let's add a little bit of indigo over here. Ooh, this color is really. I have to know what's that word. Welcome back, Renee. I think I'm the only one who doesn't know the word. Oh no. But adding that to my dictionary or words that I need to learn. Oh, this color is really nice. Thank you, Dana. Some of these pencils, the blues mostly and the greens, are a little bit scratchy. And I'm so sorry, Renee. I couldn't chat on your live stream. I just left my computer running and yeah, most of the time I am looking but I couldn't hear anything. I have I have Melissa, but it's in a zoo. Um, it is huge, but I couldn't remember how old I was at that time. Thank you, Louise. But yeah, it's like when I'm visiting the zoo in the Philippines, it's more of a um heartbreaking situation, if you get what I mean. Um, I love animals so much that I do feel their pain. So it's like when I saw this eagle, it seems like the cages are so tiny, and they are not that free enough um to just fly or go around. So it's like um I don't have that really nice experience looking at them. So sorry about that. And okay, let's use some stone gray to add a little bit of that. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm using Arteza. But the one that I have saw Melissa, I saw only one, and it's really rare for me to see my brain is not working. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we just added some more depths here and there. And I don't have a picture me with the eagle because you barely see it. It's a little bit far from where you stand. And of course there are some trees, and the cage is um not not the glass type, but the wires, that the crossed wires. So I don't know the song, Sharon. who's who who song who which is the singer of that song? Yes, and the profit from this book will go to the sales that he will receive from the from selling these books, will go to a um I need to read. And I forgot that they have put it somewhere. Yeah, this foundation, if I'm not mistaken. So um the profit of selling these books is will go to this the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation, and which is a really great thing that that they doing this for them. Oh, Eagles is a band. I'm not familiar. There are mostly bald eagles at this point. So if you really want to how if you one reason that I really wanted this book is for that reason that the profit will go on the foundation, Wildlife Foundation. You know, I already set in my mind that I will talk a lot before I started the stream, and then suddenly this happens. My mind is blocked. Oh gosh. I think the white Arteza will not work on this one. Let's try. Yeah, it's not. But it does blend. Let's skip that step. I'll gonna skip using the white one. Let's add this blue, the sky blue. I'm starting the coloring the corners. Yeah, I do miss a lot of night streams. Well, nighttime at me. Uh, yeah, just waking up 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. I am so wasted already. At around 9 or 10. So what I do, Alex, I do watch the replay of the live stream. It's just that sometimes so, yeah, Dana. It's just that sometimes when I do watch live replay, it's like you want to jump in on the chat and you forgot that um you're watching it replay, which is I wish I was there on the live stream. Just realized that in America it's 9/11, and the most unforgettable moment in Japan is 3/11. So wow. Thank you, Mary. Hi, Angie. Thank you, Mary. These clouds is so it's like um I don't know how to explain the words, but I really like how Kirby illustrated this one. So we're gonna be extending the blues right here. I'm still using the sky blue. Hopefully I'll be able to go until the end of the background. So you will see how I do only the backgrounds. Okay, we have to go at the corner. Thank you, Renee, and enjoy your dinner. And Angie, thank you for the hashtags. Angie have already updated the hashtag on Emily's Discord. I haven't checked it yet though. I have to. Stretch book? Oh, stretch book, Dana? Who tried to eat your stretch book? So it's a little bit struggling to color the edges, of course. Oh, the ducks? So we'll extend the sky over here. So I'm holding the pencil at the very bottom so it will be a little bit of a subtle or sub. Oh, I really hate when my mind is not working. Really soft blue. So let's do that sentence once again. Holding the pencil at the end, so um, the color will be really light. Hard part at the center of the book. You don't see because of the shadow. I'm so sorry. So I'm just trying to carefully lay down the color so there will no be lines. Mm, Getting at the edge of the corner the at the center of the book. Let's add a little bit of sapphire blue at the corner. Yeah, at corner. How do you deal with the center of the book? But a very fine tip for the pencil will really help you a lot to go in between at the very deep part of the book. Oh my goodness, words are what words are my am I using? Okay, I need to turn the book on this side. Sorry if you see my any books right there because I'm using that to add a little bit of so to guide the other part of the book. Oh, I have to make this balance. Seems like it's a straight line. So going in between, going at the very edge of the book. Well, of course, this must be easier with pastel or other media, but you don't want to go over the leaves and the trees. So I'm going with pencils. And I'll just go back later on blending it all together with with white, with the white Arteza, just to remove the harsh lines. So the upper part would is blue. I think to balance this part, on this part, we should add a little bit of sapphire blue as well. So I gonna be tilting the blue, the book, sorry, not the blue. I'm so sorry about that. Just gently adding this one here. And then need to sharpen. And going back with sky blue. Yeah. Fishing. Thank you, Donna. You made me remind me that I wanted to talk about that. I want to tell you guys that it was yesterday or the other day that I was thinking that I wanted to share it with you guys that my husband do love fishing too. And yeah, when we had our first date, very first date, we don't talk um very we I was talking so little when way back when the year when I just met him. It's because yeah, language barrier, and it's so hard to speak in their language. So most of the time I am so quiet. I don't ask questions, and when he asked me if I want to go out, I just said yes, but not asking where we are going. And I was, of course, when you're on your first date, you're so excited. You want to wear something decent that different from the way you're used to the to wear your clothes. And so um when I was in his car, and with of course we don't talk. I told you. That's our first date. We barely say anything. So I was just you know that feeling that you were just thinking of what he is thinking. And so we drove, um I think it took us a hour and a half in the car without saying any words. And then all of a sudden you're um in a road which you don't see anything, just only just trees. And so um I was a little bit scared because it's a forest and I don't see anyone. I don't see any cars or no, any buildings. And so he went at the back of the car. He has a big huge car with huge compartment. And he opened it and I was like, what is this guy going to do with me? I was thinking so strange. A lot of things were running into my mind. Well, I don't know if you will have the same thoughts if you just went out for a date with a guy which you barely speak with, and so um he went at the back and he gave me a shoes. Oops, sorry. That just flew away. He gave me a boots and he gave me a jumper. I don't have any idea of what's going on. And he just said, "Take this on." And so we started to walk and we went down on a hill, and he was a gentleman. And maybe I am so I don't have that. So it was like a very mixed emotion. I'm thinking, is this a really good guy, or he's I really don't know. It's a lot of excitement and a lot of I'm so scared. Yes, this is the husband that I'm talking about. When I met him in 2004, um it's like I went him for a date, but we're not boyfriends yet. That at that moment, boyfriends and girlfriend at that moment yet. It's like here in Japan, it's like you are free to go with someone to know that person. So something like about like that. So it's like, of course, the first time I saw him, I think I fell in love already with him. So I don't know if he's feeling the same thing. So is he the kind of person which is thinking, um is he not a gentleman? Is he a bad guy? You know what I mean? That bad guy is not killing, but bad as in I don't know. So um I'm staying only few months in Japan, and I don't know um anyone else rather than my coworkers. So um when we went down on the hill, without him saying that where we are going, as in he doesn't say anything. So his face is a little bit intimidating, to say something like that. He is a bigger than me. So um you get what I mean. It's like we took 30 to 45 minutes just walking down the hill, and with huge rocks and all of that outdoor outdoor thing, like like the hiking but going down. Bye, Lana. And then um of course I was you have that feeling that you it seems like romantic but scary. Gonna end up at the bottom of the pond. And just a reminder, my phone battery doesn't have any signal on that area. And yes, Shannon, I did. I did. And after that, guess where we ended. Well, Luis is not it's almost close to that. We end up in a river with about with around about 4 or 5 tiny tiny falls. It was like a magical place that you could ever think of. And I was that thrilling moment and that scary moment just went out in that second, the moment I saw that river, that place. It's like I just don't I couldn't explain, but it was so magical. Joe. Ooh, I was sweating, Joe, at that time. I was sweating a lot. Cause really, it was scary. It was I am going with him not knowing where we're going. And he's so silent, not a word you can hear from him. So when I saw that and he started to throw his rod and instantly got a fish and he hit the fish on the rock and he said, "Okay, take this take this home." And I was like, "Okay, how can I take this home?" Give it to your friends. Make your let your friends cook them because I don't. He knows I don't cook, and my friends in the apartment doesn't trust me in the kitchen. So yes, so the boots are made for, and the boots are and the jumper are um even if you go on the water, you cannot get wet. What do you call that word? Um, that word. So on the river, even the water is on almost above my chest. I didn't got wet inside. So even if the boots didn't got wet inside, so waterproof. Yeah, that's the word, waterproof. So he just wanted to show me who he is. He just wanted to show that he loves fishing. How simple guy he is. He is not a very romantic person with a lot of roses and with eating in a fine dine. So that showing me without any words, telling me that is simple simple man yeah, simple. He doesn't spend so much money on doing dates and doing um luxury yeah, giving those fancy gifts and so on and so forth. So yeah, rubber boots and the rubber jumper. And I look so small on that jumper, Luis. That scene in the movie, the magical place. And yeah, and this is more thing. He did have his camera with him. He bought new batteries. He bought. Hi, Rochelle. I'm so sorry I didn't saw you. Hi and good night. We he got his camera and batteries. We also have he. I don't have the phone with camera, so he have his. And so we wanted to take memories. We wanted to take memories of that river. And guess what? The camera didn't work. And the phone is like, it's making some errors that it just don't want us to take pictures on that place. Shannon. So that happened with the camera. It's still mysterious. we don't know why the camera just don't work, why the his phone and the camera doesn't work at all. Yes, serial killers always take pictures as trophies. So I just wanted um to take um a photo of that, so I can bring it and keep that memory, seeing that beautiful place. But I think the nature or that place just didn't want us to take anything. So just it just left us memories, no pictures at all. Aftermath photos na. So I haven't well, I've told that to my friends. Um yeah, very scary, Luis. But my husband, when we have seen each other again, and he was asking, what are you thinking? What were your first impression of me when we had our first date? The thing that I have told him, you are so kind, you are so gentleman, and I was like, I'm with a little bit of kidding aside, that why you didn't done a little bit of bad thing, if you get what I mean. Well, of course, I do um adore what he did on our first date, giving that uh giving that really good impression. But it's like, I'm I am thinking the other way around. Don't be too gentle, don't be too kind. Thing, if you get what I mean. I think green peoples will gonna understand that. No, I'm not gonna be saying terrified. It's like the first thing. Oh, are we? We're in the car. Okay, we're in the car. Okay, there's no one else here. Okay. um, it's a very hidden place to say something like that. Okay, is he that kind of person? The person that who wants to do it inside the car. Okay, enough for that. That's the secret things that I was keeping in my mind until I have told him. I was ready to tell him that I was thinking that things. Those were the things in my mind at that moment. So, but it was fun. I have just seeing him fishing. Well, of course, I don't have the knowledge of for fishing. Um, it's it it's so relaxing and fun, and we got a lot of fish. I think it's around 9 to 10 fishes around this big. So when I went home, my crazy friend, so what happened? So what happened? Did you okay? I said no, nothing happened. We are fine. We're okay, and we got some fishes. We got some fish to cook. My friends were like, "Where did you get all this fish?" And it's delicious because the fresh fish is really different from fish that you just that you just bought in the market. Sorry. Oh gosh, I was catching my breath. So I thought those kind of dates were you can see only in the movies. Well, still lucky that it didn't went really scary. I mean, with the killing or hurting. It is risky. Um but here it's like it is natural to do to go out with a stranger. Not really actually stranger. Well, you met that person several times, but still you don't know that much of that person until you talk in private, or not actually private, but you talk more. Sorry, I have to sharpen this one. I think I'm gonna switch with basil green. But well, it turns out, Mona, it's a really nice experience that I couldn't forget. Um, Bye, Alex. If you already if you already noticed that I barely, no, if not barely, I most of the time I do forget things that I have just said, or moments. There are some moments that I really cannot remember that it happened. But the time when I was yes, Mary, yes. But I'm still longing for that kind of adventure, Mary. Going out in the woods, going out nature tripping, or yes, in a place that you are not really sure of what's gonna happen. Um, so I was for yeah, I was saying that I do forget, even if it's unforgettable moment. I not intentionally forgetting that, but my mind my mind do forget things. But the moment I was with him, that way back 2004, it's like I have a separate memory card that is stuck in my head, that I whenever I want to talk about it, I will be able to remember it. Something about lotion in a hose or something. I don't know. Yeah. Something like a horror romantic. No. Something like horror. Sorry. And we actually forgot that telling you what I am doing with this page. Hi Jamie, how are you? Will they have this bell, huge bell that ringing when you're in the woods, to they said that they have to use that to scare away the bears. But squirrel I haven't seen yet. The thing that I'm scared when I'm in the woods is snake. I am so afraid with snakes. My I'm so anxious that there might be a snake on the trees, or that will fall out. So I don't know why. It's just that um it will start my mind thinking of snakes. So I might add some of the leaves, shadow leaves. So to do that is sometimes I'm going with my oh my gosh, darkest green. So I'm just trying to find where it is. Here you go. I'll just need to sharpen this one. You'll take snakes rather than bear? Oh gosh. Um hmm. That is hard to choose, but I think I'll go with bears rather than snakes. So no, no, Melissa, I'll not go. I'll not gonna watch that. Oh, welcome back, Dan. I thought you went. And good thing that you are eating. So what I do with you if I want to add darker leaves, green leaves. So before I add my second or third layer for the background, sometimes I do add some leaves like this. It doesn't have to get to add more details on it. It's just random that I just want to add some leaves at the background. So let's add one more here. And add a big one over here. This green is also a little bit like scratchy. I might have a better chance of hearing a bear than a snake. Add a little bit of green right here. This is a little bit of it adds more time of finishing the background, but adding more um blurry details on the background gives more of a interest, something like that. So just trying to add more of the leaves. And I think I'll not be able to finish this. But I will add leaves for the rest of this down part. Not so much, but just here and there. I really like this jade green, but it's so sketchy. Just trying to decide where should I add more. If I'm already um satisfied adding these dark green leaves, I'll go back with basil green. And I need to turn the book. Okay. So sorry about the turning of the book. But this way it's much easier. When I'm really on my stream or during someone's stream, I feel so hungry because of the food that we're talking. Just so okay. My mind is really not going to work because I am hungry. Thank you, Jamie. And how are you? Miss chatting. Yeah, because of recently I couldn't hop into chat even on other streams. Still, I'm gonna color the most of the green until his down part. So it's glad to hear, Jamie. Because whenever I struggle to sleep, I always remember you struggling to sleep. But when I am lacking of sleep, I am remembering Kenny that sleeps really little, so little. So it depends on you if you want to add more leaves. Sometimes when I look that I need to add some more, I will add them when I am almost done with all. So you'll get the idea on this part and this part. It will look almost the same as this. But if I want to darken some areas, I'm gonna be adding some of the shadow gray to, like for example, I want to darken this area. Well, I will just add shadow gray on top of it. Okay, just to tone it down. I don't see if you I'm not sure if you see it, the difference. Okay, let's do it here. Also on this part. Oopsie. She want it really dark on this part and going lighter. Um, going upside like a gradient, darker to the lightest. Thank you, Angie. So let's finish this part so you can see what I'm talking about with the gradient. So dark mid tones to the lightest. And don't miss this part. It will be green. Just trying to work out on this part so it will not take because it will be in repeat, just doing the same thing on the other part. But really love how this page will gonna turn out because this is one of the page of Kirby book that I have done all in pencils. Just trying to take a break from using mixed media. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of more green right there. And if I want, I'm not sure if it's looking great on the screen, but yeah, maybe um just a little bit of blending using the Caran Dash blender. Maybe let's try. I don't know where I have put my blender. Oh, I'm gonna do it later. So add more leaves, maybe, and do it on the rest of here. Let's finish this part. And for next week, we're gonna be coloring another page from I'm still thinking, debating to myself if I stick to the Philippines color along, or do another hashtag, do a page from someone's hashtag. So I'm still thinking. I haven't been looking on all the hashtag, but I have seen some that I can color or do a page from for that certain hashtag. And my stomach is shouting. I'm just finishing the green background, and we're gonna blend that because some of the parts, some of the area have this uneven thing. Yeah, don't you comparing will just lead you to stress, Joe. And coloring um is a way to distress, not to get more stressed. 9, and I believe that we have our different styles. So even if we do color along, some like for example, I did this page and you use the same colors, you use almost the same technique, but it will never be so the same. Because I don't know, it's just that we have this different um yeah, while holding the pencils, hold the pressure that we are putting on the pencils is so different. Yeah, wait. Yeah, admire and aspire and inspire. Aspire, inspire. I'm not sure. So I add another layer to that one, but there will be this lower part would be looking something like this. I'm gonna show it to you. Where is it? Okay. Oh, not this one. I'm so sorry. So it's in this book. It will look like something. Where is it? Something like this. You see that there are some added greens on that. So after adding more layers and layers, well, of course, we take a lot of time to do and add more layers. That would probably look like almost like that, but not same as that. But the idea was from that page, and I'm sorry, I cannot stay any longer, but I'm gonna leave you this page. We have colored the clouds and the down part, so you have the idea what the all the background will be look like. So um yeah, mm, I'm gonna be finishing off this page off stream, but I hope the idea of coloring the background helped you. um so what else did I forgot? And still I wasn't able to finish this one, but the progress for this one, I really like it, and just found out that um coloring the black lines with the gel pen that I'm using and going over with the ink pads, um it made such a great effect. So before the lines here is so bold, and then I covered with gel pen, white gel pen, and then went over with ink again, and then it looks so nice. So it will probably gonna be take this page will gonna probably take me so much time to finish, and I haven't started on the because it's a double spread page, so I'm still working with this also for my color along. And so yeah, after this page and the one that we're working right now, I think I'm gonna take a break from coloring Philippines and join some other color alongs out there because there's a lot. So if you are interested of joining the Philippines color along, head over my Instagram. Um there's a post there, and I also have a video on this YouTube channel about this color along. If you have not thought, if you don't have any idea who are some Filipino artists that in the books, of course, also. So yeah, thank you so much everyone, and it was nice. Really appreciate it, and stay safe everyone. Bye and see you next week. Take care and good night. Bye guys.